Been talking for the last couple of days about this plan up in Vassar. It's coming together at Wolverine Human Services to bring some of these illegal alien children that are flooding across the southern border, probably on the way there. We did confirm with Derek McCree of Wolverine Human Services that they are, in fact, working on getting a contract to bring those illegals to the city of Vassar. It's in Tuscola County. That is an area served by State Senator Mike Green. Senator Green is on the line with us this morning. Senator, good morning.
Morning, Steve. How are you?
Doing well.
Thanks for being here.
So,
thank you for having me.
give me an idea. Are you aware of this plan? Was it a surprise to you? What do you know about what's going on there?
Well, it was a surprise. Kind of shocked. I guess not a surprise because I know Wolverine Human Services are pretty aggressive and they're looking for an avenue to fill up their housing that has been kind of empty, left by the state recently. And so I was in Vassar yesterday at City Hall talking with the mayor and not the mayor, but the city manager. And really, everything that I can get is still pretty sketchy. There's a meeting today at 1 o'clock. My staff's going to be there. Wolverine Human Services is going to explain to the city officials exactly what they know and what's going on.
So any idea then, you're speaking to Brad Barrett, the city manager up there yesterday then?
I was, yes.
Can you give us any indication, Senator, of how many people we might be talking about? And these kids could range in age from, I'm going to guess, as young as 3 or 4 coming across the border and up into their teen years. Any idea of what they're looking at?
No, I don't have any idea. Again, everything is sketchy. They did talk about 14 and up, but there was no guarantee that that's what it was. So, until we get done with that meeting today, I'm not sure I can give you a whole lot of info. I just can't find any. I'm looking myself.
We're on the line this morning with Republican State Senator Mike Green. Senator, is there a statewide plan for dealing with this type of issue?
Not that I'm aware of. In fact, I don't remember any discussions at all during the budget negotiations or anything else when we were in Lansing last as to any discussion at all about this. My concern is, number one, is can they mix these kids with juveniles that are presently there? Put a call into DHS. I've not got a call back from them yet. They already have a contract, so will that delete their contract? That's questionable. I was at an event last night with Candace Miller, who's been very outspoken on this, and her understanding is a lot of these kids have some very troubling illnesses and sicknesses, and when she found out that they were coming to Vassar, she told me to just be very careful that their health seems to be a problem. And so,
again, Senator, maybe now is the time to demand a statewide plan, because if these kids are going to come to Vassar, they're going to come elsewhere across the state, because Wolverine is not going to be the only company trying to get these federal payments to house and feed these children. So therefore, you've got tens of thousands of them being spread out across the country. So is now the time to demand a plan?
Yeah, well, I guess you can demand a lot, but getting the heads to sit down, especially now, without, we're not in Lansing now, not a lot's going on. I think probably a plan is in order to come up with something in the next week or two. I find very troublesome.
Well, let's do this, Senator, if we could. You're going to that meeting today, you said, at 1 o'clock, correct?
I cannot make it, but my staff is going.
Fair enough. You'll have a pretty good handle of what's going on after that. We'd like to talk to you again tomorrow morning. I know we plan to talk to the folks from the city of Vassar and from Wolverine tomorrow as well. We'd like to get an idea. We, the rest of the citizens of the state of Michigan, would like to know what's happening and what we might potentially be on the hook for. So if it's fair enough, we'll talk again tomorrow.
Absolutely. Sounds good. All
right. Senator Mike Green, who serves Aranac, Bay, Huron, Sanilac, Tuscola counties up there in the thumb. He's a Republican senator. He says there is no statewide plan currently. And obviously, this is he mentioned the diseases, the illnesses coming across the border. One of the things been talked about a lot in Texas and the border states saying, listen, these kids are coming across the border. We don't know what they have, if they've been immunized, what's going on. Now you're just going to ship them all over the country?